Welcome to Healing 101. I am your Professor Kenya, and yes, these are the things that we did not learn in high school, elementary, grade school, preschool, whatever, college, most definitely. But Dr. Barlow brought us all back, right? So we are going to sit here, and guess what, guys? We're going to learn how to heal. So, welcome to Healing 101. And it's not about what you are going to learn, it's about what you're going to apply. So, today's lesson, get your notebook for your tips, everybody. I want you to get your notebook for your tips because you are going to be writing down all the tools and everything that you will be needing for healing. All right. So, if you're ready to heal, type in the comment, type in the chat. I am ready to heal. So, we are going to hold on. There we go. We're gonna get ready. And then what I want you to do is get your cup. Get your cup for your sips, everyone, because it's gonna be some information that we are going to be sipping on, taking the tea. And if you need anything, a notebook for your tips for healing, or this cup for your student store, everybody visit the student store. You can find all of that in there. But are you guys ready? So tap in, healing, get your notebook. All right, so hold on. I have my class notes. Do you have your class notes? Everybody get your class notes, Healing 101, because I'm going to give you guys a homework and assignment. You guys are going to get your homework assignment because today's lesson is probably going to be one that you guys will not understand. It is going to be about why healing hurts so bad. Oh my God. First of all, what your Professor Kenya, I have musical Tourette's, all right? So this professor will bust out in song. No, it is not a music class, but it's healing, but you can heal through music, all right? So look, why does it hurt so bad? Y'all want to know why healing hurts so bad? Because you're breaking through. You are breaking through. That's why healing hurts so bad. So let's get into 101. This is the first question that I have for you. Again, get your notebook for your tips. And hold on. So every Wednesday, this is office hours. Office hours for your professor. I will do a afternoon class and I will do an evening class for you guys. 12:30 PST and 8:30 PST. Because again, this right here, you are more than welcome to enroll in both of them. But let's start about why healing hurts so bad. It's time to sit with the reason why it fit. Listen, how many times have you really grown for something that felt good? Type in the comment, type in the chat if you've grown for something that felt good. Write this down. What is one belief, habit, or relationship dynamic that you now realize that is unhealthy? I need you guys to tell me. Type in the comment, type in the chat, because that is extremely important. It starts from within, guys. It all starts from within. Yeah, did you write that down? Listen. All right, so hold on. I know a lot of you guys might not want to admit it. Nope, you won't want to admit it. But when I started my healing journey, let me tell you, I it made me bring up the past. It made me think about things that I didn't want to think about anymore, things that I thought that I forgot. And then it hurt. And then you don't want to do that anymore. How many times have you guys heard a song, looked at a restaurant, drove down a certain street, and you're like, ugh, I don't want to hear that anymore at all. I thought I was doing something wrong because it was getting harder. Can you guys relate? Type in the comment, type in the chat if you can relate that because you didn't get the results that you thought that you were going to get from healing, that you thought it was hard. You thought that it wasn't working. Type in the comment, type in the chat. This is Healing 101, guys. And again, if you are just joining class right now, that's okay. It's the first office hours. These are just drop in office hours here. Ask your questions, type in the chat. Let me know how you are feeling about this healing journey. All right. Now, let me see. Hold on. I have a question for you guys. Talk to me, I'll talk back. I am the professor that is going to talk to you, and I want you to talk back to me as well. So here's my question. What's one emotion that comes up when you stop distracting yourself? Type in the comment, type in the chat. What is one emotion that comes up when you stop distracting yourself? Drop one word in the comments. Yeah, just one word. I know, because we would love to believe and we would love to think that we have it all together. And we try to justify our emotions. That's why I said, oh, it's not just one word. We can't just say one word. Type in the comments, type in the chat. Hold on. So, and I say one word because if you've ever felt worse after starting to heal, I promise you, you are not alone. Look at everybody else that's typing it. Look at all your fellow students that's typing in the comment, typing in the chat. You are not alone at all. That is why, oh my gosh, you know, they say people are raised on love and some people are raised on love, some people are raised on survival. Type in the comment or type in the chat which one you believe you were raised on. Because when you are about to heal, oh, it feels like your body has been in survival mode for years. Your body will be surviving. Did y'all feel that? The moment you stop numbing yourself, because that's what you were doing when your body goes into survival mode, all you're doing is numbing yourself. When you do that, everything comes up all at once. What are you guys calling it these days? Crashing out. Everybody's crashing out. This is the reason for the crash out. This is the true definition of the crash out. Reason for people crashing out is because they have not healed. They have not healed. Yes. And your body is bringing up everything that you are going through, and then you just crash out at the end. That's survival mode. It's, you know what it's like? It's like taking the lid off of the boiling pot, right? Listen, I'll tell you, when you're what? Who has a rice maker? You have a rice maker. I have a rice maker, but before I got a rice maker, I did the OG original cooking way, where you cook it on the stove and you put the, and guess what? What happens? It, if you leave it on too long, is a and then it starts steaming and boiling over. That's what healing, when you're unhealed. So what healing does is it keeps the water at a good temperature. It keeps the water from over boiling. And you know what? If you turn that fire down a little bit, it won't boil so much. Type in the chat, type in the comment if you can relate. If you are understand, this is Healing 101. Students, if you are just joining me for Healing 101, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Professor Kenya, and you need a notebook for your tips. That is the requirement for the class, a notebook for your tips, and a cup for your sips. Whatever you sip on today, that is just the requirement for your class. Oh, open mind, and a willingness and ready to heal. Now let's go. Whoo, the wildest part is most of us aren't even taught how to sit down with our emotions. We aren't even taught how to sit and process our emotions. How do you guys process your emotions? I want you, you know what? Let's do this right here, right now. Healing 101. Sit down with your emotions right now. I want you to do it. Because we were taught to just avoid, suppress, keep it pushing. Y'all know how to keep it pushing, right? Keep going. Got to do what I got to do. Be strong. That, oh, no, 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 no. Healing is about feeling it all of it, every single emotion that you have. And I'm going to tell you why. You're probably looking at me like, you want me to feel all those emotions and then you just told me that you didn't want me to crash out? Professor, what is happening? I'm going to tell you why. Emotions are temporary. Now, I'm not saying that they don't come back and they won't come and go and come and go. But guess what? The reason why they're able to come and go is because they are temporary. That's the reason why they're able to come and go. So think of it like that. It's temporary. So that's why if you sit with your emotions as opposed to avoiding them, then you're able to process them quicker. Now, again, I'm not saying it won't be easy, but would you rather an easy, slow healing process? And I said that an easy, slow healing process that might not ever come to its conclusion or end. That's avoiding and suppressing. Would you rather be that boiling pot because you have not healed? Or would you rather sit with those emotions for the temporary moments? And again, we're not talking timing. I am not saying 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however long it takes you, but it shall not take you years. Years, because like I said in my notes, and I know in your notes because you have your notes, you wrote them down. And if you need a notebook, type in the comment, type in the chat, I need a notebook, professor. Or just type in the chat, I need a notebook. You don't have to write it all out. If you need a cup for your sips while I'm giving you these tips, type in the chat, I need a cup, professor. I need a cup. However you want, because I'm a sip and let you just digest what I said, because we still have a couple more things to go. It's Healing 101. If you have a student, a friend student that might need this Healing 101, tell them to come in. This is the first of many office hours. This class just started. You just enrolled. Tell them to come on in so that they can join this Healing 101 session. Now, who taught you to just get over it? Yeah, I asked you. I want to know. Type in the comment, type in the chat. Who taught you to just get over it? Who taught you that when you need to heal, to just go on with you, do what you got to do, handle your business? It's cool. I want to know who taught you that. Was it your parent, one of your parentals? Was it society? Was it your peers? Who was it that taught you just get over it? That's what I want to know. hmm That's what I want to know. Now, hold on. I have one more question. I know. Yes, students, class, this is Healing 101. And yes, this is office hours. The purpose is for you to come in, ask me your questions, anything you need while I go through this. Talk to me, I talk back. I am the professor that's going to talk back to you. Office hours going to be twice on Wednesdays, and study hall will be on Sundays. Dropping in, drop in. So, I have another question for you guys. The class is, I know y'all gonna love it here. You are going to love it here. Now, remember, today is just the intro, 101. Students are still on the wait list. Students are still trying to get in. Students are still trying to figure out their electives and what classes they are going to take right now. But this Healing 101, this first session, you know what? I am going to have it up so you guys can have the replay. I'm also going to type in the chat your homework assignment, and you are going to have a PDF. Yes, click the link and bring that to your next class, because I am telling you, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same cycles, the same patterns in the same relationships, and I am not just talking about intimate relationships, because I will tell you, I have had more heartbreaks from my girlfriends than any man on this planet. Your professor is going to tell you. All right. I have had more heartbreaks in friendships than I have had in intimate relationships. I've had more heartbreaks in family ships than I have had in relationships. I am not saying I didn't have heartbreak in relationships as well, but what I am telling you is that there are so many things that we all need to heal from. And it is not just the heartbreak of another man or another woman. Because if you don't heal your childhood trauma, hmm hmm I said it, but look, we're not going to get into childhood trauma today. Again, students are still enrolling. I don't want anyone to get too far behind on lessons because, again, healing is a journey. Healing is definitely a journey. And yet we have a semester. This is the winter semester. We are going to get through this one together. We are going to heal together. And I know some of you guys might be sitting there right now, like, what is this professor talking about? I don't know. She got me asking all these questions. That's because we are just starting with Healing 101. So, what I'm going to ask you, interaction, if you could go back and give your younger self one piece of advice about the boundaries that you didn't have, what would you tell yourself? Let me stop there. Hold on. Your Professor Kenya here does not believe in a lot of regrets, a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda. We're going to throw those out of the window. So I don't want you to mistake this for what would you have done when you were younger differently. That is not what I am asking you, because everything leads to our experiences. Our experience shape where we are now. Now, why we're here to heal is because we might not have had the tools, the proper tools to heal as a child, the proper tools to heal as a teenager. So we're here now. And we are going to use those tools. So I'm going to ask you again. I'm going to rephrase the question. No, I'm not going to rephrase it, but with the understanding of the explanation that I just gave you. What, if you could go back, what would you tell your younger self about relationships or boundaries? Now, the reason why I want you to go back to your younger self is because I want you to try to pinpoint where the hurt started. I want you to try to pinpoint where the beginning of that situation or that point in your life where the healing needs to start, where that started. So write that down. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, type in the comment, type in the chat any questions that you guys have about healing, so that during the semester, because again, yes, Professor Kenya is here, but it's about you. It is about the student. I am all about my students. That is why I have these office hours. You guys can contact me at any time. You guys can reach me via DM, comments, email, anything that you need at any time, and your professor will get right back to you about healing, because everyone has their own individual journey. Your journey is not like their journey. And in their journey, hey, student in the back, I see you. It's not like my student right here that's in the French journey. No, we all have different journeys. So your professor here gives you the tools. But again, if you have any questions, any comments, any any questions about your homework, because yes, we will have homework. We will have quizzes. I was gonna give you a pop quiz today, but I'm not gonna do that to you. But just understand that there is a syllabus. And remember, the student store is open if you need your cup for your sips, and even if you need your notebook for your tips. All right. And this course, look, let me tell you another thing. This course is not even a long course. Office hours aren't long. But guess what? The healing process will definitely be ongoing. And I will be here for you. So I have a question for my students. What's one thing that you want to actively unlearn? What is one thing that you want to actively unlearn? I want you to write that down. And the second thing I want you to do is write down what belief about love, success, or emotions that you picked up from your childhood that you now realize is unhealthy. I think I want y'all to sit with that one for a minute right there for class. Hold on. Let me sit. Again, I'm going to ask you those two questions again. As a matter of fact, let's type them in the chat. What's the chat? Let's get in here. What's one thing that you want to actively unlearn? Type in the comment, type in the chat. Now, the second question is, are you guys ready? I'm gonna give you some time. No, but that not a long time. Not a long time because you guys attention span. I see you should now hold on, because this is good. This is good. Are you guys ready for the last question? Because this is how we're gonna end the course. I might let you guys out a little early. I will not always let you guys out a little early. Hello. But I might let you guys out a little early today because I want to leave you with this last question. You ready? I'm gonna type it in the chat. Let's get it. Wait, hold on. Gotta get my professor notes. What is a belief? Hold on. About, you guys ready? About love, success. What else? What was it? Success. Ooh, or emotions from childhood. I'm dissecting each of these words because I want you guys to understand where we're going with this. From childhood that you now realize is unhealthy. Write that down. We're going to stop right there. And of course, I'm going to add that right there. What is a belief about love, success, or emotions from childhood that you now realize is unhealthy? Type in the comment, type in the chat. Students, welcome to Healing 101. I am your professor, Kenya, and I will be here to teach you guys, to coach you guys, to guide you guys, to hold your hand, to pat you on the back, to give you everything you need, because I am professor, but I am also the relationship coach that don't play. So I will give you your assignment. I know it was heavy today. It was heavy. It was new. But like I said, there are some students that are still on the wait list. There are some students that are still trying to get in here. Some students are still trying to figure out what courses that they want to take. And that is okay, because I have my, again, office hours every Wednesday, 12:30 PST. And oh, that's for my lunchtime crew. Nighttime is the right time as well, because I know a lot of people can't make class during the lunchtime. So I have my nighttime class session going on, 8:30 PST. Meet me back here. You can definitely enroll in both classes. But if you cannot make a Wednesday, trust me, study hall will be on Sundays. Study hall will be on Sundays in the evening, 5:30 PST. For all of my out of towners, East Coast, West Coast, get it, South Side, West Side, everybody, join my class, enroll, tell a friend. Tell a friend that might need Healing 101 as well. If this was beneficial to you, stop by the student store. Stop by the student store, get your coffee, your notebook. Because guess what, guys? The next lesson, y'all want to know what we're going to talk about? I'm going to tell you, but also I'm going to give you the syllabus. I am going to type in the comment, type in the chat. I will send you the syllabus for Healing 101. I don't want you to miss a class. I do not want you to miss a class, because the next lesson, y'all want to know what it's titled? Your brain. Yeah, I said, y'all didn't think I was going, because it's physical, y'all. Your brain fights change because it sees old pain as normal. Class is dismissed.